the ratio between the curved surface area and total surface area of a right circular cylinder is 1:2. Find the ratio between the height and radius of the cylinder. Height and radius of the cylinder. So our question is the ratio between the curved surface area and the total surface area of a right circular cylinder is 1:2. We need to find the ratio between the height and the radius of the cylinder. So let us write, let the height be h and the radius of the cylinder, let us take it as r. Now we are given the ratio between the curved surface area and the total surface area. So you can write curved surface area by the total surface area, and that is given as 1:2, that is 1/2. So you just write the formula. This is 2 pi r h and this is 2 pi r into r plus h, and this gives 1/2. Now 2 pi r and 2 pi r will be cancelled, so we can write here h divided by r plus h equals to 1/2. Now we will cross multiply this, so twice h equals to r plus h, or we can say h is equals to r. So the ratio between the height and the radius is h is to r is equals to 1:1. So this is what is the ratio, that is the ratio between the height and the radius of the cylinder comes to 1:1. So now we will move on to the next question. Question number 6. A rectangular sheet of paper, a rectangular sheet of paper 44 centimeters into 18 centimeter. That is the dimension of the rectangular sheet of paper. The length is given as 44 centimeter and the breadth is given as 18 centimeter. Is rolled along its length, and a cylinder is formed, Find the radius of the cylinder. Find the radius of the cylinder. So the question is, a rectangular sheet of paper 44 centimeters into 18 centimeter is rolled along the length. So in the beginning, when we started with describing what is the cylinder, we have explained this. So the similar fashion we will proceed. If this is the rectangular sheet of paper, this sheet of paper is rolled along the length, so if this rectangular sheet of paper is rolled along the length, then this becomes the shape of the cylinder, in which you will find this length and this is the breadth. This breadth becomes the height of the cylinder and the length becomes the circumference, that is 2 pi r. Okay, is it clear? The length, when it is rolled along the length becomes the area of the circle, that becomes the circular part, and this width of this, or the breadth of this rectangular sheet of paper becomes the height of the cylinder. Now it becomes easier for us. So let us take, let r be the radius of the cylinder. Radius of the cylinder. So you have to find the radius of the cylinder. So if, and let us take h be the height of the cylinder. So if we write like this, r is the radius of the cylinder and h be the height of the cylinder, we are given this L equals to 44 centimeters and this B is equals to 18 centimeters. So obviously the value of the circumference, that is 2 pi r, is equals to 44. So we have 2 pi r is equals to 44. So you can write 2 into 22 by 7 multiplied by r is equals to 44. So r is equals to 44 into 7 divided by 44, and that is equals to 7 centimeters. So we have the radius of the cylinder is equal to 7 centimeter. So the question was, a rectangular sheet of paper was rolled along the length. So if it is rolled along the length, then the length becomes the circumference and the width or the breadth becomes the height. If it is other way around, if it is rolled along the breadth, then circumference becomes the breadth and the length becomes the height. Okay. So now moving on to the next question. Question number 7. The diameter of a garden roller. The diameter of a garden roller is 1.4 meters and it is 2 meters long. 2 meter long. How much area will it cover? In 5 revolutions. In 5 revolutions. Take pi equals to 22 by 7 as is mentioned in the question. So now a garden roller obviously it is,
so that is 1.4.
1.4. This is the roller. This is the garden roller, right? So this is cylindrical in shape. So you are given that the diameter of this garden roller is 1.4 meters. So this diameter is 1.4 meters and it is 2 meters long. The length of this roller is 2 meters. That means this is 2 meters. So if you make it vertical, that becomes the height of the cylinder, that is equals to 2 meters, and the radius will be just the half of the diameter, that is 0.7 meter. So what is the area covered if it is to be rolled? And what is the when it is rolled, the area covered by it will be equivalent to the curved surface area. So area covered. So what is area covered is equal to the curved surface area. So area covered in one revolution. In one revolution is equals to the curved surface area, right? So that is equals to the curved surface area. Now let us find it, and that is equals to 2 pi RH. So 2 into 22 by 7, and this is the diameter, so it is the half of it, that is 0.7, and the length is actually the height. So this, if you solve, it comes to 8.8. This will be coming to how much?
44.
44. So this is 44 meter square. So now the question is, how much area will it cover in 5 revolutions? So area covered in 5 revolutions.
Sir, 5 revolution को मिला के.
Oh, this is 44 you have told, including that. No, you need to calculate it
Sir,
first.
इधर 8.8 आएगा.
How much?
8.8 sir. 8.8.
8.8 meters square. So the area covered in 5 revolutions will be 8.8 into 5. So this becomes 44 meters. Okay. So the area covered in one, see, when you are writing area covered in one revolution, then you just find the area covered in one revolution. Or if you are to find it in one step, then you write area covered in 5 revolutions. So when you are finding area covered in one revolution, just find one and then find the area for 5 revolutions. Anyway, both are okay, no problem. So now we'll move on to the next question.
Yes sir.
Question number 8. The diameter of a roller, the diameter of a roller, 120 centimeter long, is 84 centimeters. If it takes 500 complete revolutions, 500 complete revolutions to level a playground, determine the cost of leveling it at the rate of 30 paisa per square meter. So similar type question, this is just you need to find the cost. So again this same thing, if it is a garden roller, it is given the diameter of the roller is 120 centimeters long. So this is 120 centimeter. Diameter of a roller, this is 120, the length, and this diameter is 84 centimeters. Now if it takes 500 complete revolutions, so let us first find the area covered in one revolution. Area covered in one revolution, as usual, this will be equal to the curved surface area. So that is equals to 2 pi RH, that is 2 into 22 by 7. Radius is half of this, that becomes 42, and the height, that is the length, and this is 120.
3168 centimeters square.
How much?
3168 centimeters square.
3168 and 0. I think 1 0 will be there.
Yes sir.
So
Yes sir, yes sir.
area covered in how many revolutions? 500. 500 revolutions. And that will be equals to 31680 multiplied by 500 centimeter square. This will be the area. Now we need to find, see the rate you have to check. The rate is given as 30 paisa per square meter. So we need to change it to meter square into 500. This is 100 into 100. So this will come to, if you can do the calculation, 5 316 20. So 316 20.
Sir,
1584. 1584. This is now in meter square. Be careful, the rate is given in 30 paisa per square meter. So don't multiply directly with this particular value. So this is centimeter square. Now we need to find the cost. Therefore, cost of leveling is equals to this area 15 rupees 1584 multiplied by 30 paisa. So this is 30 by 100. Now calculate this, how much it is coming. 1584 multiplied by 3, 475.20 equals to rupees 475.20. Always remember one more thing, if you while you multiply, if you're getting is 475.2, obviously and definitely you make it 0, because when you are defining or describing amount in rupees, after the decimal part 2 digits is a must, otherwise you will be losing your marks in this case. Okay, so whenever you're writing it is 20 paisa, so you don't write 2, just add 10 to it. Okay, so this is your answer, 475.20. Now we'll move on to the next question. That is question number 10. The radius and height, of a cylinder are in the ratio 5:7, and its volume is 550 centimeter cube. Find its radius. Use pi equals to 22 by 7. So the question is, the radius and the height of a cylinder are in the ratio of 5:7. So we can take, let the radius be equals to 5x and the height we can take it as 7x. Now the volume is given 550. The volume V is given 550 centimeter cube. So the volume is pi r square h equals to 550. So this is 22 by 7 multiplied by 5x into 5x. Height is 7x, and that comes to 550. So we need to solve this. So we have x cube, 22, 7 and 7 will be cancelled out. So 22x cube equals to 550 divided by 25, and that is also coming to 22. So we have x cube equals to 1, or we have x equals to 1. So now we have the value of x equals to 1, we have to find the radius. Now therefore radius is equals to, you have taken it as 5x, so that is equals to 5 into 1, and that is 5 centimeters. So this is it. Now we'll move on to our next question. Question number 11 we have, how many cubic meters of earth must be dug out to sink a well 22.5 meters deep and diameter and of diameter 7 meters. Also find the cost of plastering the inner curved surface area, at rupees 3 per square meter. 3 per square meter. So now let us read the question once again. How many cubic meters of earth must be dug out to sink a well 22.5 meter deep and of diameter 7 meters? Now if you read the question carefully, you will find out the volume of the earth that is dug out is equal to the volume of the well. So you can write volume of earth dug out is equals to the volume of the well, right? And that is equals to pi r square h. That is actually a cylinder. So now you can write this equals to pi is 22 by 7. What is the radius given? 7 diameter 7 meters. So it is 7 by 2 into 7 by 2. And what is the depth given? 22.5 meters. So right here 22.5. So how much is coming? 7 and 7 will cancel. Just again try to calculate this. If we cancel this 7, this will be cancelled as 11. So it is 77 multiplied by 22.5, and that is divided by 2. It's 866.25. It is coming to 866.25 meter cube. So this is the volume of the earth dug out, and that is coming to 866.25. Now the second part of the question is also find the cost of plastering the inner curved surface area. So the inner surface of the well, we have to find the curved surface. So the curved surface is given, area of the inner curved surface is area of inner curved surface is equals to 2 pi r h. So the curved part of this well is the curved surface area. Now let us put the values. This is equals to 2 into 22 by 7, radius 7 by 2, and the depth or the height is 22.5. So let us, this will be cancelled, 2 will be cancelled. So the value is 22 multiplied by 22.5, coming to 495. So 495 meter square is the inner curved surface area. Now you have to find the cost of plastering. So So you can write, therefore, cost of plastering at the rate of rupees 3 per square meter is equals to rupees 495 multiplied by 3, that is coming to 1485. So it is coming to rupees 1485. So this is it. So the first part of the question was the volume of the earth dug out that we needed to find, and that is equal to the volume of the well, that is pi r square h, and the value is coming to 866.25 meter cube. Second part of the question was to find the cost of plastering the inner curb surface. So the curb surface we have found as 495 meter square, and the cost is at the rate of rupees 3 per square meter. So the curb surface area multiplied by the rate will give us the total cost. So now moving on to the next question. So the next question is the volume of metallic cylindrical pipe is 748 centimeter cube. Its length is 14 centimeters, and its external radius is 9 centimeter. So we need to find its thickness. Find its thickness. Now the volume of the metallic cylindrical pipe. So this pipe is like this is the shape of this pipe. So this is actually like a hollow cylinder. So we need to find the thickness, and thickness, if the outside part, this is the outside part and this is the inner part. So if the radius is smaller, and from here this is the outer radius, this is capital R, we need to find the value of R minus R, that is this thickness is given by R minus R. Okay, so let us now move ahead to find the value of R, small r, rather the inner radius. So according to the question given, the volume of the metal cylindrical pipe is 748. So first we need down the external radius given, that is capital R, is equals to 9 centimeter, and the length is 14 centimeter. So length means the height. You can take it as the height. That is h is equals to 14 centimeter. The volume is given as 748 centimeter cube. Now what is the formula for the volume? The volume of this hollow cylinder.
Pi into r square. Outer radius का square minus inner radius का square into height.
This one? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And this is equals to 748. So with this information, we have to find the value of small r. So let us write 22 by 7. Capital R is given 9. So you can write 9 square minus r square. Height is given as 14. And that is 748. So we can write this is this will be cancelled, 244. So 81 minus r square is equals to 748, 7244. This is 44. So what will be the value? Will it be divisible? 748 divided by 84. 748 is coming to how much? 17. Yes, this is coming to 17. So we have r square is equals to 81 minus 17. So
64.
64. So this is 64. So you have r is equals to plus minus 8. We'll ignore the negative sign because that cannot be taken. So we have r equals to. So we write ignoring the negative sign. We have r is equals to 8 centimeters. Now that we have got r equals to 8 centimeters, we now know what is the thickness. So the thickness is capital R minus small r. So therefore, what is the thickness? Therefore the thickness is equals to capital R minus small r. What is capital R? 9. 9 minus 8 centimeters, and that is equals to 1 centimeter. So 1 centimeter is the thickness of the cylinder. So now we'll move on to the next question. The next question is a well with 10 centimeter inside diameter is dug 8.4 meters deep. 8.4 meter deep. Earth taken out of it. Earth taken out of it is spread all around. Is spread all around it to a width of 7.5 meters to form an embankment. Find the height of the embankment. Find the height of the embankment. Hopefully you have understood this question. What is being told about in the question? A well with 10 centimeter inside diameter. Supposing this is the well. Right, this is the well. Now this is how it is being done. An embankment is done. So here this is just like this. According to the question, a well with 10 centimeter inside diameter, this is the diameter, that is 10 centimeter, is dug 8.4 meters deep. The depth of the cylinder is 8.4 meter. Now earth taken out of it is spread all around it to form an embankment. And the width, this width, the width of the embankment is given as 7.5 meters. You have to find the height, this height. We have to find the height of this. Let us take it as capital H, because we are taking this height as a small h, we will mark it as capital H. Okay, so you have to find the height of the embankment. Hopefully now you have understood. So we will note down the information given. So let us first note down the information given. What is the inside diameter? inside diameter is given as 10 centimeter. So what will be the inside radius? Half of it, that is 5 centimeters. Then we have the depth of the well. Depth of well, that is given as 8.4 meters. Earth spread out, the width of the embankment is given as 7.5 meter. Now if the width of the embankment is 7.5 meter, can we take as the, if we write the outer radius, so what will be the outer radius? This
plus inside radius.
Yes, this width and plus the inside radius. This is 7.5 meters plus inside radius 5 meters. No?
Yes, sir.
This is meter. So this comes to 12.5 meters. So we have the outer radius capital R as 12.5, inner radius small r as 5 meters. Now we have to find the height of the embankment. So let the height of the embankment be equals to h meters, right? Let me write it meter.
Yes, sir.
The height of the embankment 8 meters. Now what we can do here is, I'm rubbing the question.
Sir, volume.
So now again, if you look into this, what is the volume of the earth? What is the volume of earth in the embankment? How much? What is the volume of the earth in the embankment is equal to how much? The same
The
thing.
volume of the earth dug.
Yes, the volume of the earth dug out. So this, what is the volume of the earth dug out? What is the formula? Pi, this is r square minus r square into h. And what is that? Is the volume of the earth dug out, and that is, if it is, sorry, this is the height now. This is the height of the embankment, and this is equals to pi r square h. Is it okay? Check it. The volume of the earth in embankment. Is it the volume? Embankment is just like a hollow cylinder. So we can write say this is the embankment. Right? So this is its outer radius and this is its inner radius, and this is the height, and this is the well that is going on. So this is the inner radius, this is the outer, this is the width 7.5, so this becomes the outer radius. So the volume of the embankment is equal to the, just like the volume of the hollow cylinder, that is pi of r square minus r square into the height, and this is the volume of the earth dug out, that is pi r square h. Okay, so now we can put the values here. Pi will be cancelled on both sides, so you can write is r is 12.5 square minus, what was the value of small r, 5 square into h. This is r square, that is 5 square, and what was the height of the, what is given height? 8.4 meters deep. So this is 8.4 meters. Now need to calculate this. So there we can apply a square minus b square to get the values. So we have this 12 a plus b, that is 17.5 multiplied by 7.5, a plus b into a minus b, or otherwise you can square and then subtract into h. This is 25 into 8.4. So we have h equals to 25 into 8.4 divided by 17.5 into 7.5. Now this you need to calculate how much it is coming. 25 multiplied by 8.4 is coming to 210. So this is in the numerator 210, and what is in the denominator? 17.5 multiplied by 7.5, and this is coming to 131.25. So can it be cancelled? No. 21000 divided by 13125. So it is coming to 1.6. So okay, if you solve, so the basic idea is that this particular calculation, this type of calculation, do it as much as is possible for you, because in the examination you won't be getting the help of any device to calculate. So manually calculating this is very important, and also important is to get the correct answer. So anyway, we have solved a few questions today, and that the time is over for today. Next class will be starting with the another solid that is called cone. In the meantime, you keep solving the problems based on cylinder, and I will also just upload the assignment on cylinder in the Freeco app. Just go through the questions, try to solve. In case you got problems, you can discuss the problems later on. So the next class will be taking up the another solid, that is cone. Till then, bye bye, have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.